77 WABC and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center honor the life of legendary broadcaster and our friend, Ernie Anastas.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastas. You know, your thoughts can affect how you feel. Bergen Newbridge Medical Center is the largest hospital in New Jersey, providing comprehensive, equitable, compassionate, and high-quality emergency inpatient and outpatient medical care, plus mental health services and substance use disorder treatment. The Bergen Newbridge team can address your total health needs in one convenient location. Call 201-225-7130 for an appointment or newbridgehealth.org.
Excuse me! Taxi!
What are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Good news, bad news. Which one do you want first? Do you want the good news or do you want the bad news? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm an optimist. So I guess I'll start with the good news. For the course of this hour, I'm going to let my little hair that I have left down. And I want to hear, here we are on Friday, 48 hours from Mother's Day. And I want to hear from some of you moms. And what I want to know from you moms are, we give you cards and flowers and, whatever. I want to know, what do you really want for Mother's Day? We're going to do a little politics. That's the bad news. I'll get to that in a second. But what do you want for this Mother's Day? How would you like to spend your Mother's Day? I hear a lot of moms say, can I just have a day of peace with no one driving me crazy? 800-848-9222. So I want to hear from you moms as we're going into your weekend here. Here we are on this Friday AM. And now the bad news. And of course, it's bad. Call me naive. Say, Dominic Carter, you are naive. But correcting injustice. How should society deal with horrible crimes? Bears repeating. How should society deal with these horrible crimes? Crimes against innocent people, crimes against little kids, crimes against seniors, crimes against 18-year-old college students. We see your calls coming in. We're going to get to them momentarily. Say her name. 18-year-old Sheridan Gorman from Westchester County, New York. What happened to her should happen to no one. Her parents say it's an unbearable pain and that her murder was totally preventable. Only 7 months into her college experience at Loyola University in Chicago, but from Westchester County, New York. Her family is speaking up about losing her. And of course, led into the country, a migrant and illegal has been charged with her murder. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. It did. And I'm going to circle back around to the positive. I told you, good news, bad news this morning. But crimes, and how do we correct these types of injustice? So one way is what's happening in Texas. Thank you, DMS, for sending me this clip earlier this week. And I pondered on it. I thought about it. Because the crime against the little girl, frankly, hits a little too close to home. But I thought about it, and I thank DMS for sending this to me. We're about to start with your telephone calls. And I'm going to come back around to Sheridan Gorman as well. But I'm sure you've heard the story. FedEx driver in Texas sentenced to death by a jury for the murder of 7-year-old Althena Strand in Texas. Tanner Horner pleaded guilty last month to killing the girl in 2022 after he delivered a Christmas gift to her home in Weiss County. And he's been sentenced to death by lethal injection. So apparently, this FedEx driver was delivering a Barbie doll for the little girl and ended up killing her. It's very, very sad. And again, we see your calls coming in. We're going to go to Elena and Steve and others in just a moment. 800-848-9222. But justice. Now, of course, this case goes immediately on appeal to the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals. It's automatic because the jury decided, and I guess society has had enough, or this case was just so horrific. The jury decided that this monster should receive the death penalty. And this was the judge at his sentencing.
Mr. Horner, if you'd stand, please. It's the order of the court that you, Tanner Lynn Horner, has been adjudged to be guilty of the offense of capital murder as found by the jury. Jury having answered the special issues making it mandatory that your punishment be death, it is therefore the order of this court that your punishment be death. Before the hour of sunrise on a date to be determined by this court, upon a mandate of affirmance issued by the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals at the State Penitentiary in Huntsville, Texas, you will be caused to die in accordance with the rules and regulations established by the Texas Department of Criminal Justice until you, said Tanner Horner, are dead. Said execution procedure shall be determined and supervised by the Director of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. The clerk of this court shall issue a death warrant in accordance with this sentence directed to the Director of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for that purpose. Clerk shall deliver such warrant to the sheriff of this county and to be by him delivered to the Director of the Department of Criminal Justice together with you, and you will remand to the custody of the Tarrant County Jail to await transportation to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice at Huntsville, Texas, and the execution of this sentence. I will sign this death sentence as required by law. You may be seated. Is there an allocution?
And so there you have it, folks. Texas don't play that. Texas don't play that. Call me naive. Why would you do that to a 7-year-old girl? You got a good job working for FedEx. I don't know if he was part-time. I don't know if he's full-time. Why would you do that to a 7-year-old girl? Why?
Roger Stone here. Every day you wait, your money loses value, but gold and silver don't follow those same rules. American Sovereign Bullion gives you access to a nationwide wholesaler network, helping you secure aggressive pricing on real physical metals. Call 844-272-2428 now to get your free gold and silver guide to learn how to protect your wealth with physical gold and silver, delivered right to your door or with a gold IRA. Visit asbgold.com. That's asbgold.com for your free gold and silver guide today.